Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine a world described as a city on fire. Intense, chaotic, really demanding a different kind of focus. That's the vivid imagery we're diving into today.
Hmm. Intense is right.
Yeah. And our source material for this, it comes from these powerful lyrics, uh, specifically from the transcript of a video called City on Fire lyrics video. It's on the NHALE YouTube channel.
Got it.
And our mission really is to pull out the core insights, maybe some surprising observations from these raw lyrics. We want to help you understand the narrative here. It's complex, lots of confusion, awakening, and resilience.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is how quickly the lyrics move. They go from this sense of bewilderment, like the line, "I really don't know when I'm looking at it close, what is going on?"
Right, that confusion.
Exactly. To this really sharp, almost jarring realization. At first I was they used to be closed, now my eyes open, it feel controlling, or maybe I'm loading. It's more than just, seeing things differently. It feels like that universal journey of facing uncomfortable truths, pushing just passively taking things in.
That's a great point. It really connects. And it leads right into that feeling of crisis. Like the lyricist saying, it's always hot now and it gets boiling. There's this urgent feel, like you have to stay focused.
Yeah.
Because we're running out of sources.
Yeah, that urgency is palpable. It's not just about heat, is it?
No, not at all. It feels like this escalating, unavoidable crisis that demands, I don't know, intense concentration. It paints such a vivid picture.
It really does.
That constant pressure, like the air's thick with tension. I think probably a lot of us can relate to that feeling in some way, even if our city isn't literally on fire.
Well, yeah. And that intense heat, that sort of boiling you mentioned, it naturally makes you ask, okay, what's the source of this?
Exactly.
Who or what is behind this chaos they're describing? And how's it affecting people?
And that's where it gets really thought-provoking, I think. The lyrics, they bring up this question of powerful groups maybe knowing things early. There's that line like, Rogan lucky they chose it.
That's interesting phrasing, chose it.
Right. It kind of hints at influential figures or platforms being maybe deliberately picked to push certain narratives.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder about how information gets curated.
Yeah.
And then the lyrics suggest they forcing drama to blind her so niggas can't see the real problem.
That's quite an accusation, isn't it? The idea that chaos could be, like, manufactured to hide something deeper?
Yeah. But it doesn't just stop there at pointing fingers.
Yeah.
There's also this real defiance, like a declaration of independence from that control. The speaker says, no, he's a DM state and they can't control it.
A DM state. What do you think that implies? Maybe something about a direct mental space? Or even digital?
Could be. Something inherent, maybe untamable. A community that just operates on its own terms, outside of that control. So if distractions are being forced, like the lyrics say, what is the real problem they're hiding?
Well, the lyrics give a pretty devastating answer there. They shift from the immediate stuff to this much deeper historical pain.
Right. This is where it gets really heavy.
It really does. The lyricist talks about this collective pain, saying something like, my people lost them long ago. They let you feel, own, and create major roles. And knowing that you hurt, they take away your soul.
Wow. Take away your soul.
Yeah. It's not just a personal complaint, is it? It taps into this shared memory almost of systemic disempowerment. And it's made really concrete, too.
How so?
Well, with lines like, you finally own and get you a crib, then watch it go.
Oh, yeah.
And then adding, insurance don't cover most. That grounds the abstract pain in, like, tangible economic reality. It shows how these big historical things play out in everyday struggles, almost like a cycle.
That's incredibly powerful. It's not just recounting history, it's the feeling of it, the material cost. And amidst all that intensity, there's this stark contrast, this juxtaposition of hope and, well, harsh reality.
Yeah, you see that clearly. Like, they say when you get into it, life is gold.
Right.
Versus the punchline, almost. Life get cold.
It's like a warning, isn't it? The dream versus the chilly reality.
It absolutely feels like a warning, which leads us right into, okay, what's the proposed response? They've observed, they've critiqued, now what?
Yes, exactly. Because through all this darkness, there's this powerful message of defiance and really a call to action. The lyricist says, I might just start me up a movement for the ones that's woken.
Ah, woken, that word again.
Yeah. And you got to stay strong. It's like a rallying cry, isn't it? For solidarity, for resilience, for finding inner strength when everything outside is pressing down.
Building community.
Totally. And then there's gratitude mixed in and looking for guidance. They say, I'm honest and thankful. I pray to my angels. I wonder if it's, or is it just mother fire?
So seeking meaning, seeking connection to something bigger, even within the chaos.
Yeah. It's a complex mix. Strength, community, maybe spirituality, or just
Yeah.
searching. So wrapping this part up, what does this all mean for you listening?
Yeah.
We've walked through these really intense observations from City on Fire. Hopefully you can see how one person's deep dive through lyrics can offer these insights into, well, navigating chaos, questioning the stories we're told, and finding strength.
Mm.
So yeah, we've taken this deep dive into the lyrics from City on Fire, really pulled out those core feelings, the confusion, that stark awakening to perceived control, and that spirit of resilience that runs through it.
And if we try to connect this to the bigger picture, the lyrics keep bringing us back to this idea of being woken
Hmm.
and the call for a movement, which I think raises a really important question for you, the listener. In a world where distractions and perceived control feel constant, like these lyrics suggest, what does it actually mean to have your eyes open
Good question.
and to stay strong? And maybe more importantly, how does that personal awareness, that individual strength, translate into the collective strength that these lyrics seem to be advocating for?
Hmm. That's definitely something to ponder as you navigate your own city, right? Whether it feels literally on fire or maybe just metaphorically boiling sometimes,
Yeah.
keep digging, keep questioning.